Hey you guys. Welcome to Rain Plays Slay the Princess. This is a game where you murder royalty. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's get started. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Nice.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh man, there's a lot of options. Oh goodness. Well, I assume the reward is that the world doesn't end, so that's a stupid thing to say. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? That seems reasonable to ask. End of the world, what are you talking about? Hell, let's go simple here.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
To be fair, I think people are pretty problematic. So, but yeah, no, I get it though. That makes sense. But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world? That's a good question. Maybe she's magical. Yeah, that's actually a good question. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Why? Okay, what happens if she gets out? I want specifics. Yeah. You have any evidence? These are all good questions. Oh, some of the old ones are still there. Interesting. Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, as you say... Wait, say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything. Yeah, but... I mean, he said that the princess isn't dangerous, so... Oh, goodness. Okay, well... I'm gonna ask the logical question. I need specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Well, I want the specifics, though. It'll help. I mean, yeah. I like this question.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Well, I don't think I'm not saying it's better to slay anything more than anything. I'm just saying maybe... I don't know. Maybe it was a stupid question. You got me. Okay, I'm sold. That's all it took for me. I'm there. No. Yeah. Show me the evidence. You got the receipts?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Why am I here in the first place? I don't actually know that. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Well, who are you?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Why should I listen to you?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
No, I don't care if someone else does this. It's not going to matter. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's stupid, but look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Yeah, but I have to let her speak at least. I don't know. That just seems ridiculous if not.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, fine, I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Wait, who's this voice of the hero?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, who is he? Wow, okay, there's no option for that? Fine, okay. I guess I'll go in. Am I not the hero? Well, I guess not if I'm supposed to slay her.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Whoa, wait.
The
Is she not in
blade
here?
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Oh, she's in the basement, okay. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have the blade, I guess. I don't have to use it if I don't want to, right? Sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I know you can't see my cursor because it's hidden, but I have a tiny dagger now. It's nice. Actually, let me fix that. There we go. Yeah, nice little dagger now. Okay, I guess we're going in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, I mean, letting her out would also be a favor, but okay, whatever. We'll see.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I am the hero. Is that me?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay, I guess I'm the hero. Hi. Hello. I don't want to say that. That's kind of abrasive. Yeah, hi. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I don't like that seductive voice of yours. Well, I do like it, and that's the problem.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
And the other chain's kind of useless, but yeah. Just sitting here.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Well, we know she's not the threat. No, at least, I assume she's not the threat, as to what the narrator said.
Focus on the task at hand.
I know.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
How does she know? What? No way. I haven't decided yet. Well, I don't know. I'm just here to talk. Sure.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
You know, whittling. I have hobbies.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Well, I mean, how long is that chain? Really? It's hard to tell.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, it's not. Drop it, tighten your grip. Can I do neither? Can I just hold it as loosely as I was before? I guess I'll... I mean, as long as I don't get too close, right?
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay. Oh,
Against
no,
your
I didn't say
better
get closer.
judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I didn't know I was going to step forward.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay, well, you said she wasn't dangerous, so if you lied to me, this is on you, narrator. Because it's not like she's going to attack me, right? I mean, even if she could, I mean, she's chained to a wall.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. How would I get you out of here? That is a fair question, but that's not the one I want to ask. Yeah, that's a good thing. You know what? Let's start. I said we just want to talk, so what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Well, I think you know that that's not what I asked.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well, she can't trust me either, to be fair. I thought she is, yeah, it sounds seductive, the way, but maybe that's just, you know, how people just look grumpy when they're not smiling. Maybe she just sounds seductive when she talks. Yeah, okay, fine. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
She doesn't want me to save her, does she? Okay, fine. You know why I'm here to kill you.
Do you?
No. Well, yes and no. Yeah, I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
How is this not talking? Oh, I have a lot less options now. You know what? Relationship, are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I guess so. That's fair. I want to even get you out of here.
You can't. Don't bother.
Well, then why are you worried? She can't get out then.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I don't like that look you're giving me.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
I don't know. What is she suggesting? Am I the stupid one here? Was she gonna cut off her arm?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Can you let me in on it? Oh, I'm just stupid, apparently. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Yeah. Well, I know why you want me to be here. Getting you out of here now. Okay, I mean, yeah, I still don't know enough. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here. At least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
How? She's been down here for so long.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Yeah, that's... sure. Don't do anything. That's what I do in my regular life, so... that's what I'll do here. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Fair.
You're making a mistake.
Why did your font change? I don't like that. I want the old font. It made me feel a little more comfortable.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
Oh, I have the blade again,
It
okay.
won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Right.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Then why is she not out yet
Either
already?
way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
What? I don't know. Should I just see this through? I mean, I would be pretty pissed if I was trapped and someone had the opportunity to save me, but they didn't. But also, I would probably be a bit more accommodating than she has been. So I don't know. Let me go see. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
Oh,
Chance the
jeez.
princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oh,
She
so.
casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Jeez. Well, no, I don't blame her.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Jeez.
This is the end, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? What?